What's up, guys? I got another Kendra G reaction. Let's check it out.
Hi,
Hi, what's your name, baby?
Paula. I knew
Well,
I knew today was the day.
you knew today was the day?
I did. I was gonna wait till my birthday, but I said, let me see.
When's your birthday?
August 24th.
Okay. So that's a Virgo, right?
Mm-hmm.
How old are you, Paula?
52. I'll be 53.
Oh, you look amazing.
Thank you.
You have any kids?
I have three.
How old are your kids?
28, 23, and my son will be 18 on Monday.
28, 23, 18. All by the same man?
Yes.
Have you ever been married?
Yes.
When did you get divorced?
On paper in 21, but we were separated since 2019.
Got you. What do you do for a living, Paula?
I'm an interior designer.
Interior designer.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we got Paula, Virgo, 52, 4 kids, 28. Excuse me, you 4 kids?
Three.
Oh, 3 kids. 28, 23, and 18. And she's interior designer. What kind of man you looking for, baby?
You forgot to ask where I live.
I did. Where are you from?
Cleveland, Ohio.
Cleveland, Ohio. I would have remembered at some point. Ohio. Okay, girl. What kind of man you looking for, love?
What am I looking for? A man who is, first of all, he must love the Lord, must fear God, not just have.
Did you fear God enough not to divorce your man? You're 52. What do you think is out there? A man that you recently divorced. She said they were separated for a while now, but what's a while? I mean, she's 52. I'm estimating a while maybe when she was like 40. Let's even give her uh, give her grace. 47. That's like 5 years, right? You're 47. You were 47 and you separated. Assumption. Uh, it's a theory or it's just I'm hyperboling. But late in your life, you left your man, who you married and had kids with. Where isn't that you leaving him is showing you fear God? Because I'm pretty sure marriage is a sacred union in the eyes of God. So you breaking that union, that doesn't show fear. You're 52. That I mean, it's a red flag, because at 52, here's the type of woman that would. She will obviously be hard to deal with. She's more set in her ways. She thinks how she thinks. It's her way or the highway. I can't imagine a 50-year-old woman who's lived the life she's lived, who's lived a life, you know, of that long, be a piece to a man. So, I don't know.
A play relationship with the Lord, but really be a Christian man. A man who enjoys life, a man who is, of course, honest. I don't know. I think that's about it.
That's
Must
fine.
be. I prefer to date someone who has children because I feel like if you don't, you really don't get it, the whole parenting thing. And you must be a good father because if you're
Okay,
not, you can keep it moving.
keep it moving. What's your deal breakers?
Deal deal breakers are men who don't have a relationship with their children. Like if there's some issues there. Liars. There's no reason to lie at our age. Just keep it real. We can. I mean, so if you lie about, that's just not because how you do one thing is how you do all things. Um, Another deal breaker is someone who tries to dim my light. So I think sometimes I'm an extrovert, and men who can't really deal with that because they're insecure, and they feel like
I've said it. Women who say insecure, right? Is that if that's a part of their vocabulary, she is a woman that's hard to deal with. Because she will think that your boundaries, your standards, is a show of insecurity. Let's say you have 52, she's probably not like that. But I mean, I'm giving a hypothetical example where girls trip, right? A man saying like, no, I don't want my girl to go on girls trip. Oh, you're insecure. You don't trust me. All this shit. Or, oh, I don't want my girl to go, to the club. Oh, you're insecure. You don't trust me. Shit like that. Women who use that language, use that vocabulary, are very hard to deal with, have attitude. And at 52, she's definitely set in her ways. Here's a woman that would not bring you peace. Right? And she will question you on your leadership. Leadership, mind you, that is one of the words of God, where the man is the leader in the relationship, which this woman most likely don't follow. She's a strong, independent woman. Very very holy. That's what I'm saying. I've said it before. My personal belief: women mention religion, red flag. Women says the word insecure or has that in their vocabulary, red flag. A woman that is 52 and still single, red flag. I mean, although she's divorced, but I mean, in the dating market at 52, couldn't make it work with her husband. So, what makes you the difference, right? What makes the next man that would change that? What would make the next man be the right type of man for her to be with for the next 50 years? I mean, you probably men wouldn't have that long life anyway. So maybe it's not a bad thing. But I mean, even if you have 20, 30 years with this woman, I'm not seeing this woman. This is the type of woman that will bring you peace. No.
like, why are you talking to him or that kind of thing? Like, I can't. Insecure man is a deal breaker.
It's not insecure. It's having standards where if you are with a man, you shouldn't be talking to other men. You shouldn't. Hell, you want a godly man, right? Well, a godly man, right? A leader of his household. He doesn't tolerate that disrespect. And that's disrespectful to a lot of men. So, it's insane.
You must really be secure about who you are. Because if you are, then you won't try to diminish me. So, yeah.
Okay, no insecure man. Does he have to look a certain way?
He just has to be well groomed. I think any man who's well groomed and takes care of himself is handsome.
Okay.
So he doesn't have to look. He doesn't. That's not really that important. I do want him to be that standard 6. I'm 5'8", so I would like him to be at least 6 feet.
Okay. Was your husband 6 feet?
He was 6'2".
Oh, okay. Why'd y'all get divorced?
How much time do you have? Let's just say this. I'll give the dignified answer because I do still have children. We had 2 different ideas about what marriage is. So we had 2 totally different ideas of what.
How many years were you guys married for?
28 years.
When did you realize y'all had 2 different ideas?
I knew a long time ago. I knew that. I knew for a while. However, for the sake of my children, and because I do love the Lord, I wanted to do what God wanted me to do. So I hung in there as long as I could until God said go. And then I was out.
What God would tell you to leave your marriage? I've never seen that in the Bible. Red flag, religious woman. they will pick and choose and interpret the Bible or the Word of God how they want to. No God tells you to leave your marriage, especially for a trivial thing about different views of marriage. Come on, you've been with this man for years. I mean, you didn't understand what type of marriage he wanted before the marriage happened. It's just like, seriously, like, women stress communication, but they lack it. You didn't communicate with your then boyfriend, your then fiance. What is his view of marriage? Because I can tell you this. When I talk to women that I'm dating, I tell them, right? Because I ask them what's their views on it too. And they ask me, and I tell them. And if they don't like it, well, then that's perfectly fine. But that's communication. And yet, women seem like they stress it, yet they don't really enact it. Because you're telling me, for your strong, independent, so smart self, that you didn't figure out what he wanted, what his view of marriage before the marriage? No, you figured it out years after the marriage? And then you couldn't make it work. I guarantee you that man was, if most likely he was, a religious man as well. His view of marriage is him as the leader of his household. And I bet you, here's a woman that's older, but that's been influenced by modern women feminist ideology, who ridiculously think she's religious, don't see that as something that's cool, something that's right. Where she probably think equality, right? She probably think that, oh no, I'm equal to you in this marriage. No. Especially if you want to talk about religious belief. And you could see how it is, right? Her husband probably like, no, I don't want you to talk to that man. I don't want you to have that man as a friend. Oh no, you can't do that. You're insecure. It's like ridiculous.
Okay, gotcha.
That was
okay. So you want a man 6'2"? Does this guy have?
No. He can be 6 feet is fine. 6 feet is fine.
Just taller than you because you're 5'8".
Yeah, that would be nice.
Does this guy have to make a certain amount of money?
No, but he does have to be financially responsible. I think over 50, you should have good credit. And so no, I just think you just need to be financially responsible, know how to take care of yourself. I feel like a man that has a certain character, it just comes along with character, what you do in life and how successful you are. So it doesn't really matter.
Okay. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
All right. Hold on.
It's funny that I wish Kendra said, to make sure that these women are correct. Okay, if it doesn't matter, would you be fine with a man that makes about 50K? 50K a year for the rest of his life. And there's plenty of men for 50 and above that makes 50K for the rest of their life. And it's financially stable. They have a savings. They have okay credit. Okay to decent credit. They may either rent or have their own home. They maybe have a car themselves. Right? On 50K, you can do all that. Right? So, would you be fine with that?
Okay, we see you, Mama. All right, that's a pretty dress.
Thank you.
So this is, let me get right. This is Paula Virgo, 52. 3 children, was once married, interior designer, Cleveland, Ohio. Do you want this man to be in Cleveland, Ohio?
Well, I am relocating to Houston, Texas, so I really would prefer someone in that area.
When are you moving to Houston?
In the fall.
In the fall, okay. Yeah. What's the age range you want to date? You're 52.
So 50 to 60.
50 to 60. When was your last relationship?
Real relationship or
whatever you want to call it.
Last year.
At 52, she still does situationships. At 52. This one, she's still giving it out to men that don't qualify for relationships. The wisdom. The wisdom in there is amazing.
In 21.
21. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
My last relationship.
Okay. So why do you think you're single, Paula?
Because I really haven't been open to being in a relationship. I was, and I really took time to heal after I was divorced. So I really, introspective, went to therapy. I mean, I had been on the dating game for a while. I wanted to learn a lot of things about what's going on nowadays. I really wasn't open. I'm still kind of iffy, and not because I don't want to be in a relationship, because I don't want to be in a relationship that's going to hinder me from being and doing what I want to do. So sometimes I feel like that can kind of slow.
Here's a woman that wants to be the strong, independent, boss bee, right? She want to live her life, and I think that's most likely why she got divorced, right? I want to live my own life, not tied to a man. And yet, I want a man. But a man that don't tie me down. That's like a man that don't try to control me. Just a man that's there, right? When I need him, when I feel lonely, he's there. But otherwise, I want to live my life, right? Have fun when I want to have fun. How I want to have fun. Have friends when I want to have friends. What kind of friends I want to have. But he's there when I need him. Where's the thought of the man, right? It's like tie you down. It's like women never think. Women are so selfish, right? That's the thing, right? They're so selfish because they don't think. What about the mindset, the free will of the other person? Live your own life. Your life is now with someone else, so it's your life together. It's like sometimes in a relationship, it's a melding of two lives. Yeah, I mean, you can do your own things, but I mean, really, technically, if you're gonna do your own things, well, just be by yourself. There's the things where a good deal of that is like you're not on your own. This is not how relationships work. It's a pack thing, right? It's like two people. So you do things with the other person in mind. This is how it is. But at 52, she wants to, I mean, she probably, like, she's, been with a man for so long. Now she wants to just live her life. But she has those days of loneliness that she once filled with a man. But she still wants to live her own life. Women at this age, I mean, I'm not saying it's possible because, if a man that's in his late 50s to 60s and he's alone, he'll probably just like, fine, whatever. I'll deal with it. I want to have sex. I want to have a companion too. I'm lonely. But will that equate to a long-term relationship? I don't know. I personally would say I'm doubtful, because here's a woman that I don't think she brings a man peace, right? And I think she's hard to deal with, and I think she would use a man just when she's lonely. But could a man use her when he's lonely? I doubt that. I doubt women allow shit like that. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know what's the mindset of men of that age, because if they're really lonely, maybe they will, deal with it. But I'm saying, like, for me, like, if I was a man that age, I'm like, fuck it, I'm done. I ain't gonna deal with a woman that's unruly, that's hard to deal with, that doesn't bring me peace. So, no. A woman that has all these red flags, I mean, although, I'm at the tail end of my life, I guess. Do I want to continue dealing with that shit? I don't know if I want to. So, I don't know. I mean,
slow you down or hinder you. So I think my view of it is a little different. I think it requires a lot of time and energy, but I think that may be my perspective because of past not so positive, relationships. So I think because I haven't really been open now, I'm really like, let's go.
Let's go. She's ready. And what are 3 flaws you think you have to work on?
3 flaws. So I'm very opinionated. I am chronically tardy. But I'm doing a lot better with that, being late. And um I'm a procrastinator.
Okay. And why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
Because I'm a good time.
That's the
I think
thing
I'm a good
tonight.
time. I think I'm a lot of fun. I enjoy life. I'm very positive. I think the person that is meant to be with me, we will align and I'll be perfect for him. I don't think I'm perfect for everybody. I
I don't think
think
so.
that you'll just know.
She seems like a pain to deal with. Thing she's saying is like your fun time. Well, a lot of women's a fun time because sex is fun. But I think this woman is a good thing. She says she's opinionated because here's a woman that I guarantee you she has an attitude. She will be hard to deal with. She will backsass. She will talk, and it's really funny when she says she wants a man that's religious, but she doesn't know what that deals with.
When you know. So if I'm like your cup of tea, you think I am, then I'll probably be good for you. If I'm not, then I won't. So it's kind of like that. You know what I mean? Like everybody's not good for everybody.
Everyone's not good for everybody. Okay.
And I know. Yeah.
These ambiguous answers, just like you're not selling yourself to nobody. Then no one sees that as okay. Oh man, she just said that. Oh, now I'm attracted to that. No one's good enough for. I mean, no one's good for everybody. It's like, what? I mean, like, you're selling yourself, right? I mean, technically, you're trying to impress someone, trying to make someone like, oh yeah, I like that. But nothing you said is that all that appetizing, all that desirable. A fun time? Okay, great. I mean, if you think about just sex, then yeah, great. But if that's it, I mean, I was like, okay, that's great. I mean, if that's all you, if sex is, that's it, then okay, that's what people will view you as.
Let's do it. Paula, oh, did you give me your age range? I mean, that you would date? You're
50 to 60.
okay, and you want the guy to be where you're moving. So let's do it,
I
Paula.
do. I mean, it doesn't matter. I'm not, but it would be nice to meet someone there because I'm moving to a new city and it'll be nice to kind of have somebody there to kind of, So I'm kind of, that's why I was going to wait till my birthday to come on because I kind of wanted to be closer to when I was going to be.
Well, maybe you can meet a guy in advance on your way there. Never know.
Hey, that'll work. We can do that.
Okay. Hi, boo. How can the guy reach out?
I just think that women don't understand that as you age, things will only get harder for you. A 6-foot man is still above average man, even though she wants a man that's older. And she didn't really specify, amount, but women at this age, I'm doubtful that they want like, men that makes average money. I'm doubtful, but who knows? So it's just women like this. It's just they will be chronically single. And it's because of their own doing, right? For men, really, it's like, I don't necessarily think men being single is necessarily because of their own doing. Necessarily. Because it's not like, oh, I want supermodels. I want this. No, men just want, like, I just want someone to love me, right? Someone that will be loyal to me. Someone that wants to be with me. Someone that's, moderately attractive, right? you know. So it's like, you know, it's like, and then but women are the ones who will say yes or no to it. So really, I'm just, I can see this woman as like just another older woman that doesn't understand the dating market and may have a hard time. Now, again, the age bracket might be a little different, so I don't know how men of that age range would work around. I mean, do men that age still want women in their, I don't know, earlier years? I don't know, maybe. But I don't know. I just think that like it's an uphill battle. So we'll see. I don't know. What do you guys think? But anything, anyway, later, guys.